informative for you as well. Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to the Manuchehri Show. We are live here in gorgeous Bellevue outside of Seattle. So here we are in the studio. We actually have a guest coming on today, but we're waiting for that guest to show up. One of my favorite things to do in the world is to interview people who I believe are on the leading edge of thought. And today is one of those days where we are going to be interviewing Alan Cohen. I've interviewed him before. He's a prolific author with Hay House. He's written many, many books. He is an incredible healer. He does a wonderful coaching program that I refer a lot of people to. He's an amazing being, but we haven't found him yet.
Yeah, he hasn't checked into the Zoom account.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything's okay, so we are working on that.
Right. So meanwhile, how's everything going with you, Benny?
Great. The holidays, we're past Halloween.
Yes.
Everything went great.
Yes.
We're now into the officially fall season here in the Pacific Northwest.
Right.
It's super wet and soggy. Kind of par for the course for us. Other than that, things are going good.
Great. Well, maybe what we could do while we're waiting for Alan is I can take a call from someone and answer that, and then we can see if we can, maybe there's a phone number we can call or something of that nature.
Yeah, just can you maybe go over a few things on
you want me to go over a few things?
Yeah, I'm not really aligned yet with the callers because
okay.
we're kind of doing other stuff.
Okay,
so, sorry,
all right.
Marie. We got a lot going on
Well,
here.
there is a new moon today.
That's why.
There's
I
a new
knew
moon
it.
today, and there
knew it.
is a full lunar eclipse on the 19th of November. So we do have a lot of things going on astrologically, and it is really, really intense energy. So I believe this new moon is in Scorpio, and then the eclipse will be in Taurus. There'll be 4 planets in Taurus. And I just want to say, I'm having a wonderful time. Oh, okay. Yay. I'm having a wonderful time on the Shift Network, too. It is a blast. A lot of fun people asking a lot of amazing questions. It's just phenomenal. So,
Cool.
Did you find Alan?
No, but we are going to take a call.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're working on that now, too.
Okay.
So, Claire from Seattle, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Claire. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Sorry, I didn't realize I'd be the first caller.
I know, right? Surprise! Because even though the eclipse isn't till the 19th of November, we are in eclipse energy. And eclipses are wild cards in astrology. They're all about surprises. They're amazing, phenomenal, incredible aspects of life, but we're right smack in the middle of it right now. So, surprise.
We're on the ride. Okay.
Yeah. So what can I do for you?
Listen, I'm calling about a knee injury that I have, or a knee issue that I have, and I just wanted to get a reading from you about that, and to see if there's anything energetically I could work on to improve it.
Yeah. Well, knees are they're really about searching. So sometimes people have huge searching aspects going on in their life. There's something they're looking for. There's something that they want. And unfortunately, it wears down the very busy joints of the knee.
Okay.
So what have you been searching for or looking for?
Certainly my intuitive gifts, trying to open up to my own intuitive gifts, but also probably career would fit into that as well.
Yeah, and I think they're kind of combined, obviously. If you love intuition and you're looking for career work, then those two absolutely positively go together. So searching is wonderful, but when it becomes like this, where is it? I really want it. What happened? When it becomes that kind of aspect, then it can be, you're pushing it away. So you have to be comfortable with where you are. You have to celebrate what you have accomplished so far. That will actually bring more gifts and talents and more opportunities, work opportunities or intuitive opportunities, right? Like that would be hugely important. Does that make sense?
Yes. And are you picking up in my energy that I am in that sort of yearning more than manifesting?
Well, I get that you've been doing this for a while and you're a little annoyed. That's how I feel. Would you say that's true?
Oh, no, not necessarily, but I trust your reading of it. I mean, I feel like I'm really enjoying things, except for my knee pain.
I'm so sorry, by the way. The knee's going to be fine. I'm working on it right now. It allowed me in, which is another thing that happens when people are like big searchers and they work really hard and they have high integrity. You probably work harder at things than you even realize that you work at. And intuition is something you can't really work at. it is a flow. It's an energy. You have to raise your frequency and your vibration because that's where it exists. And then you can play with it and have fun with it and use it and get great information. But raising your frequency is number one. And sometimes when we're trying to figure something out, not sometimes, most of the time, we're lowering our vibration and we're working really, really hard. And I don't recommend that.
Okay. And then are you seeing a need for surgery or anything? I just had an MRI earlier this morning, and I see the doctor in a couple hours.
Well, he may want to do surgery, but that doesn't mean you have to do surgery. It would, I can see some fluff around, like they might want to go in there and do some cleanup. I would suggest perhaps doing some red light therapy. I think that could really help heal whatever's going on with you in your knee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there is some fluff. They're most likely going to want to do some cleanup in there. I think you've had some old tears in there.
That's exactly right. And they're wondering if it's aggravated. So, but you're saying the surgery part could be optional for me if I did other things?
Yeah. But I mean, I would still love to hear what your physician has to say. I believe in all forms of health and healing, but I just see old stuff, and cleaning it up might be the ticket.
Okay. Okay, great. That's very helpful. Thank you, Marie.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful day.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you so much for joining into the show. 877-825-8828 for the Marie Manuchehri Show. We are still actually waiting for Alan.
Oh, really?
We're working on it. That's why we had to grab your laptop behind your back there.
And I was like, what happened to my laptop?
I know.
And it also doesn't have a lot of power.
Well, we're going to have to find that pretty quickly.
So be careful. Okay.
We'll take Lori calling in from the Missouri area. Hi, Lori.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I am calling because I would like to know a little bit about my energy, how you see it. And I would also like to know if you see any kind of future with my intuition as well.
First of all, do you have a male that's passed over? And
I do.
Yeah, I don't think it's your dad. I mean,
no.
Right, yeah, it's not your dad because he feels a little younger, more contemporary. Is that true?
Yes,
yes,
my son.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm very, very sorry because that's what's happening. So when I read people's energy, even though you've asked me a specific question, I go for whatever the energy is telling me, because that's actually more important. But your son, he's handsome, by the way. He's standing probably 2 feet away from you on your left-hand side right now. He's blowing you kisses. He says he wishes every day was Valentine's Day because every day he would bring you kisses, chocolate, hearts. He just really, really loves you. He said you were one of the greatest relationships he had on earth, which is what a lovely compliment and amazing thing to say. I mean, what a great,
beautiful.
You raised such a beautiful being.
Thank you.
And so he would love nothing more for you. He goes, Mom, get on it. Come on, get on with these intuitive skills. Come on, Mom, get on with it. He's literally saying that, but in a very loving, joking kind of way. He's not pressuring you because he does know now that he's crossed over that communicating beyond the veil for humanity means you have to get out of your head. In fact, I'm super excited for I'm just saying this because it's interesting. Next week when we do our third module on the Shift Network, we're going to be talking about the brain and all the techniques and tools that you have to do to stop thinking. But he just adores you. So what brings you joy? Yeah, that hesitation is not good.
Yeah.
So, and I know you've had a loss. I don't know how long it's been since he's crossed, but you've obviously had a significant loss in your life. But you're going to have to find authentic things that bring you joy, and you're going to have to reconnect with them, hang out with them, revisit them many, many times a day, because then you're in this higher frequency. Your son lives in a very, very high vibration. So to communicate with the multisensory world, humanity has to be in a high frequency. And that is by finding joy in the present moment here with all of us.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Do you see any blockages in my...
I don't see blockages. You actually have, the only thing you have is a moderate leak in your root chakra. How long has your son been gone?
Just a little over a year.
Yeah. And again, I'm so terribly sorry. I truly am. You're handling it really well, by the way. So that kind of makes me think that there were some logical things that led up to his passing that your mind can rest in and not go down that rabbit hole too often. Does that make sense?
Right. Yes.
So you have a moderate leak in your root, but I think it's related to the loss. All your other chakras are taking in energy, every single one of them. So now we need to get your mind to stop thinking and start allowing your vibration to increase so that you can have multisensory experiences. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, thanks, Lori, for joining us from the Missouri area, 877-825-8828. We'll just continue on here if that's okay, Marie. Great.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. That's one of the things what I love about this show. We have plenty of things to do on this show.
Yes, we do.
We don't have any. I mean, like if one thing doesn't work, we got another thing. And hopefully Alan's doing well. And we just had some sort of miscommunication. And if so, if he doesn't come on today, he'll come on another day. And we will, because he wrote an amazing book that I love. It's my new favorite book. So I can't wait to talk to him about it and to share it with everyone. All right.
Perfect. 877-825-8828 for the Marie Manuchehri Show. We'll take now Barb calling in from the Canada area. Hi, Barb. Barb.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hi, Barb. How are you?
Good morning. I'm
How
good. How are you?
Lovely. How are my neighbors to the north?
Lovely. It's a nice sunny day today.
We're not getting that.
We're on the total
Barb.
opposite.
Yeah, we're like, I had to wear a raincoat. I had to make sure my shoes were not going to slip. I had to do a whole bunch of stuff to get in the car. And then Jen had to help me cross all the lanes in the freeway to take the exit to the radio station because it was pouring down rain and there was massive traffic. Okay, so let's all go to Canada. Just get on a bus and head to Canada. So what can I do for you today?
I'm just calling for a general reading on my energy and to see if my spirit guides have anything to tell me.
Well, your spirit guides actually really like you. They think you're a hoot. They think you're very, very funny. Are you funny?
I am at times, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm funny, but very few people would agree with me in my personal life. I think my humor is a little off or something. I'm not sure. So they love how funny you are. I think that your guides are also humorous beings, and so they really enjoy the fact that you can stop, recalibrate, and go, hey, what's going on? Like you can make things light. Have you ever thought about writing a book?
No, but I love journaling.
Okay, I think you should consider writing a book. And no, you don't have to be clear on what the topic is. In the United States, and we might have more now that a lot more people do self-publishing, but in the United States, the percentage of published authors is only 1% of the population is published. Now, Iceland is 50% of the population is a published author. So I think you should seriously consider writing a book. I think it's part of your destiny and your path. This is what your guides are telling me. And you're funny. And you love spirituality. It doesn't mean your book has to be about spirituality, but it's really nice whenever we write about anything that there's a lot of humor involved. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I want you to start daydreaming. This is your new what if question. What if I'm a published author? And I love how it's coming out of left field because for a lot of people, their natural gifts and talents are nothing that was on their radar. Absolutely nothing.
Right. That's interesting.
Your energy looks great. Your guides are funny. And think about writing it. Well, don't think about it. Go feel it out. See what feels good about writing a book and being published.
Right.
Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining the show. And let's just keep on moving and trucking along here.
We're catching up on all the people we haven't been able to talk to on the show because I'm moving fast. I'm moving faster, Benny.
Super cool. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Let's see here. We'll take Nicole calling in from the Long Beach, California area. Hi, Nicole.
Hello.
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm calling because I think I banged my elbow last year, and it still seems to be hurting, and the pain is kind of radiating through the whole arm. It's kind of going up into the shoulder area, and so I'm just kind of wondering, if there's something going on. The neurologist kind of tested nerves and stuff, but I know there's a lot of times other things.
So you went to the doctor, right?
I went to the doctor and had nerve testing.
Yeah, that's great. I love that you went to the doctor. So remember, everything is connected, right? This is an important part about healthcare that modern medicine is just on a thread of understanding. But whenever we look at any form of holistic medicine, we know that everything is connected. So the elbow is a really interesting part of the body When we look at energy medicine, the throat chakra governs the shoulder down to the elbow, and the heart chakra governs from the elbow down to the fingertips. So there's something going awry energetically between speaking your truth and your heart chakra. Is this making sense, what I'm talking about?
Yes, very much.
Right. So your body's trying to get your attention. The body is an intelligent, incredibly intelligent being. It's alive, it's aware, it doesn't care about illness, it doesn't care about death. It's kind of like animals. Animals are like, well, yeah, I'm going to be here for maybe 10 years and then I'm going to go back home. Yay. Animals don't get freaked out about all the crazy things that humans get freaked out about. So your body, your elbow, it's magnificence, genius is trying to get you to marry in a healthier way your words and your heart, because you're highly empathetic. So you may hold back your truth when you're talking to people. You may not be fully expressing who you are or what you want or what's in your best interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So you have to stop doing that. You have to you have to continue expressing your truth at the highest level possible and not be caught up with what you feel in your heart chakra about what other people need or want. This is a huge problem for empathic people. Huge problem. Here's an example. My daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandson, Lucian, are all living in my house right now while their home gets a facelift. My house is much stickier than it has been in years right now. And I'm not someone historically who complains. I'm super, super nice until I hit like a point and then I'm not very nice, for a day or a couple hours. I'm kind of like that historically. And so, we're all just checking in on how's everybody doing. Luckily, I have I have a comfortable large home. So there's plenty of space for all of us to be working in the home, including the nanny and my own assistant. Right. So luckily we all have enough space. But I was checking in to see how they're doing. And my daughter was checking in with me. And I go, well, yeah, things are just a little bit stickier than what I'm used to. And she goes, what specifically do you need? And it was kind of hard for me to answer the question. I go, honey, aren't you just so glad I told you that everything's sticky? She goes, Mom, I'm so proud of you. So the reason why I've held back with my kids sometimes about telling them what I feel and what I need is because I love them so much and I adore them so much that I don't want to upset them or disappoint them or frustrate them. I know they have big lives and big careers and families, but empathic people have to stop that. You have to stop feeling other people and then making it change who you are. The heart chakra is supposed to be neutral. We're not supposed to be overly sympathetic towards others. So start disappointing people and you'll be on track. That's my message to you. You really won't disappoint them. And and the house today is less stickier. And I just love it. It was just lovely. Just absolutely lovely. Okay. Make sense?
Yeah. And so then there's nothing on the, I guess, kind of medical side that I should do.
No, you already did more than enough. You already did. Okay. This is energetic. Everything's connected.
That's what I want to make sure.
Okay, great. Okay.
Thank you
Have
so
a good
much.
day. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Nicole, for joining us. 877-825-8828. And we'll run off to our first break of the hour. We'll still see if we can try to catch Alan. If not, we'll just continue on with Open Call and Show Day. So we'll be right back with more from Marie.
Hello, this is Marie Manuchehri, and I have something really fun and delicious to share with you. My dear friend, medium Suzanne Giesemann, is offering an incredible free event called 3 Keys to Unlock Your Powers of Mediumship, an evidence-based path to communicate with your spirit guides and loved ones beyond the veil. This wonderful complimentary 1-hour experience will begin on November 6th at 10 a.m. During this complimentary hour, you'll gain an understanding of evidential mediumship, experience guided practice to connect with your guides, discover the 3 keys to mediumship, believing in the spirit world, aligning with your essential nature, and shifting focus from human mode to soul mode. You don't want to miss this incredible free event on the Shift Network with Suzanne Giesemann. To sign up, please go to my Instagram bio page and click the link.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, it's important to take steps to help stop the spread. Follow 5 tips to help protect yourself and others. 1. Wear a mask. 2. Practice social distancing. Stay at least 6 feet apart from others. 3. Wash hands with soap and water. 4. If you have symptoms, stay home. 5. Get vaccinated as soon as you can. Together, we can help stop the spread.
Hello, this is Manuchehri, and I'm bringing back energy healing coaching this winter, every Wednesday beginning January 12th through March 30th, between 5 and 6:15 p.m. 26 lovely, aware, conscious individuals will come together online to learn how to read their own and other people's energy. If you've ever wanted to have a practice in the energy medicine world, you definitely want to join this program. You will learn that the energetic particles that create your anatomy and physiology can be felt, seen, and heard through one's unlimited multisensory awareness. Please join me so that you can expand your consciousness and learn how to heal yourself and also facilitate others in the healing process. For more information, please visit energyintuitive.com.
Going against the grain has never been this much fun. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to the Manuchehri Show. We are live here in, yes, it's raining in Seattle. Big surprise to those of you who don't live here. Meaning that it's not a surprise. And here's a fun fact about Seattleites. We don't use umbrellas. It's rare. I have an umbrella in my closet. I have one in my car. I have one by my, when I walk Charles, I use, if it's really pouring down rain, I'll use it. But we just run in and out of buildings really fast.
I think logistically, if you think about it, like they're always going to be wet the whole time.
Yeah.
It's never going to dry out completely.
This is
and
true.
It's just like, forget it.
And sometimes we have big gusts of winds and then
which is going to happen today too.
Right. And then your umbrella is toast. It's upside down. You can't close it. It just becomes this useless tool. So we just don't use them. We just walk around with wet hair, bunch of layers. And
we just thought about the bigger picture, I guess, in the end result. Like, just don't use it.
Yeah, just don't use it. Yeah, but I have them.
Right.
I even bought a really cute one, but hopefully it won't fly upside down when it's really big gusts of wind.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see. Okay, so we're taking calls. Just a little trivia about Seattleite people.
All right, we'll take now Chrissy calling in from the New York area. Hi, Chrissy.
Hi.
Hi, Chrissy. How are you?
I'm good, Marie. I'm so happy to talk to you. I'm taking your Shift Network class right now.
Fun? It's so fun. There are almost 900 people who registered for that class, and we have like 500 live people who join. Thank you so much. I love the energy. Is this your first time calling in?
It is, and I actually was talking with you on Facebook through the group yesterday because I was the one who said my energy crashed. I was flying so high last week.
Sorry.
That's okay. Well, I have a question, but first I'm so curious if you could tell me how many spirit guides I have and if I have any leaks.
Okay, yeah. I'm drawing out your energy right now. You don't have a leak. And I know this is going to be surprising for you because you tend to, kind of bottom out your energy and have, if I remember correctly, health issues. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just going to let you know, and you're not going to like what I'm going to say, and I apologize up front. And when I'm teaching classes, I don't always take the time to apologize before I tell people what I think because there's so many people I have to get through to. But on the radio show, it's just one at a time. Is that this is, I would say, 90 to 98% of your health issue is energetic. So.
Well, honestly, that's good to hear because that means I can do a lot more about it.
Yeah. So that means it hasn't really penetrated into your body significantly. I know you feel it. I am sure it's been problematic, but it's energetic. And it's going to be all about your mind. You're a very strong mental person. And people who have a really strong mind, and I'm not saying this exactly right, but guides make me speak a certain way per each person, believe it or not. So they want me to be kind of direct with you. And you're a New Yorker. You like direct, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they said this is all about your mind. And because you have a very strong brain, you have to work harder than other people to be positive. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. I do feel like it's like the chicken and the egg. I bottom out with my energy, and then I have trouble feeling like I have enough energy to be positive.
Right. So what we have to do is get you to maintain your positive energy so that you don't bottom out anymore. That's what we need to have happen. So that means that you can't really, and this is not true, but they just want me to be kind of strong with you. You have to really focus on positive frequency and positive vibration. You have to really, really, really focus on it. Like it's super, super important for you. And you're smart. People who have strong brains are really smart. So their brain is like this playground of so many things they can have. It's kind of like the radio show. There's so many things we can do on this show. It doesn't matter what happens because there's so much we can do that it doesn't matter. So that's how your brain is. There's so many things you could think about. If you get bored with something, you've got something else. But you have to focus on positive energy. Next week in the class is, I think, going to be the most compelling, and students may not fully agree with this, compelling week for that particular class because it's going to be all about the mind and the immune system. It's going to be very compelling. So focus on happy things. You have 11 spirit guides, which means partnership is a good thing for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. So basically what seems like my health issues aren't really real. Like as long as I can raise my frequency, I can overcome all the health issues I've been having.
My answer is yes, but let's see. I believe in trying things and see how they work. I believe in having real outcomes. So let's work on this. So the answer is yes, but let's work on it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Have a lovely day. I'll see you next week.
Thank you so much, Marie.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for joining the show, 877-825-8828. And we'll take now Renee calling in from San Francisco. Hi, Renee.
Hi.
Hello.
So lovely to speak with you guys. Thank you for taking my call.
Of course. What can I do for you?
Well, I actually do see myself writing a book.
Okay. Could you say that part
publishing.
again? Say that part again.
Oh, yeah. I do see myself writing a book at some point.
Okay.
I don't think it's right now.
All right. So what's your question? Would you have a specific question for me?
Oh, yes. Kind of about the area in which to move. I have been in California a long time, and it's just not, well, it's not that California is not working out. It's a little complicated.
Right. Everything is, right. According to the mind, everything is complicated, but in reality, everything is extremely simple. So you have this really interesting energy. I'm just going to go for it, right? I'm going to take over the conversation. So you have this really interesting energy. I haven't seen it for a little while. I'm not sure why, but we all have defense mechanisms, right? We all have things that we do when we feel pressured or triggered, or which could be often or infrequently. It just depends on the person and their own coping mechanisms. You have this. Your defense mechanism is that you leave your body. Your energy goes out of the top of your head, and not all of it, but it can be up to 75% of your beautiful human subatomic particles go outside of your body and kind of rest on your right-hand side, about 10 feet away from your body, where you kind of hang out with angels and have fun, which is very nice. It's a very nice feeling. This used to be one of my defense mechanisms. But when you have that type of defense mechanism, you can't really see everything very accurately. It's like wearing rose-colored glasses. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
And then you make decisions that later you're not happy about, that don't really bring you joy, that aren't fulfilling, that are not in your best interest. So I would love for you to start telling yourself, we're going to make it a what-if question. What if the majority of my energy stays happily grounded in my beautiful body? That's what I want you to start saying. And then when you feel your energy more present in your body, which for most people, there's a physical sensation of heaviness that occurs. It could be in your feet, it could be in your legs, it could be, in other parts of your body, but that's like a common phenomenon. And then I want you to tell yourself, over and over and over again. I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. So we want to get you back in your body. You're going to make all the right decisions. It'll make life easier. You'll be able to, click into synchronicities and follow the frequency of the universe. And then I want you to feel safe when your energy's in your body. When you have that heavy sensation, you're just going to repeat, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Okay?
Yes, I am an energy healer, and I'm empathic, and I've spent a lot of time, doing energy work and intuitive coaching and things like that in my life. But I also have a lot of people who are very much against the things that I'm doing, and actually follow me, I have an ex who's been following me, and
all of that is because all of that's because you keep your energy too low. And what happens when you escape your energy out of the crown, which you do, that plummets the vibration in your in the rest of your body. It keeps your frequency low, and then you attract not nice people, mischievous energies, challenges, difficulties. So please consider doing what I'm suggesting, and then everything will change.
Okay.
Everything.
Do you think California is an area I would not anymore?
I wouldn't do anything till you get this changed. I wouldn't make any decisions. We need to change your energy and then reevaluate. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, keep me posted. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you too. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Renee, for joining us.
That was fun.
Right?
Yeah, I love that whole sneaking out of your... I think Barbara Brennan called it schizoid. She has 5 defense mechanisms that she talks about in her book, The Hands of Light. And that book was written, decades ago. I think it was in the 80s. I'm not a fan of the names that she calls the defense mechanisms, but there's many, many more defense mechanisms beyond those as well. But that is a common one for people who love the light and the multisensory world. They just go hang out with the angels, but then they live on Earth. You have to make earthly decisions, and you can't really do that when you're hanging out with the angels.
Nope. 877-825-8828. Natalie from Tukwila. Hi, Natalie.
Hello, Benny and Marie.
Hi, Natalie. You're so close to us.
I am. I'm so glad I listened to my intuition and decided to go to the store and turn on the radio.
Yay!
And here I am in the parking lot.
All right. Is this your first time calling into the show?
No, I've called and I've taken some of your classes.
I think I know who you are even. How nice.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's been a while since I've talked to you, and I'm so excited, so happy for this opportunity.
So what can I do for you?
My question is about career. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past 15 years or so.
What a blessing. What a blessing.
Yes. I'm so grateful and learned so much.
Yeah, it's a blessing for sure.
Through being a mom. And recently I became very interested in breath work. And in the past 2 years, I completed my training.
Good.
And now I'm at the point where I need to practice and kind of grow my little business. And I'm having a little bit of trouble of finding people. I mean, I do have a meetup scheduled with a few friends, but I was just wondering if I'm on track, if it's a little bit of my energy. I know it's stepping out from being a mom into
right. I mean, you'll always be a mom. I feel like I'm parenting more right now than I did when the kids were younger. Especially, because I didn't parent much through college. Luckily I have all daughters. They called me back. One of my friends who has a son, she has to wait days for her to get a phone call back from her son who's now in college. Yeah. So this is really about self-worth, but I keep hearing something for you to add to your toolbox. I love breath work. I think it's extremely important. You can do it in person, online. I think it's a great healing modality. In fact, I breathe a lot when I do energy work, and I get complimented all the time by doctors and yoga teachers. Like, oh my gosh, my massage therapist is shocked by how strong my inner core is when I breathe, because that's how you move energy, is through breath, right? So it's a really, really important concept. I also want you to get your hypnotherapy certificate or take a hypnotherapy course. And I actually know which one I want you to take. So you're going to have to write into energyintuitive.com, and I'll let you know. Okay?
Wow.
Okay. And you're just going to add it. You're going to add it to your lovely thing. And here's your, this is about self-worth. You are worthy and you are deserving. So that's your what if question. What if I'm worthy and deserving of having a wonderful career that has been just as delightful as raising my children? Okay?
Okay. Thank you,
You're
Marie.
welcome. Sorry, I had a little difficulty swallowing there for a second. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're
I will
welcome.
write in. Thank
Okay,
you so
you're
much. Have a
welcome.
great day.
Thank you, you too. Oh, we even heard the dial tone. I love that.
Wrong button. Got some happy fingers over here. All right. Let's take Valerie calling in from the Monterey, California area. Hi, Valerie.
Hello.
Valerie.
Hello.
Psst, Valerie, are you there? Can you hear us? All right. And Valerie said goodbye.
Okay, we'll go on to the next one.
Yep.
I got her little, I won't put up the white paper, but I got her little sketch ready for she comes back online. I'll be happy to read her energy.
Perfect. We'll move on to Judy calling in from Medford, Oregon. Hi, Judy.
Hi, good morning.
Judy. I know Medford because I lived in Klamath Falls for 4 years. Did you know that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure.
I'm taking your.
Oh, you are? Okay, go ahead.
I'm taking your shift class,
Oh,
and I love it. And
thank
so then I had to
you.
get the book because I wanted to go in deeper with whatever you're saying during the sessions, and it's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I'm so glad you love the book. It has like a chart in it too, right? That can show chakras, illnesses, things to do to reverse energy. Yeah, I love that class.
When I'm taking the class, I'm taking notes so frantically, and I'm like, what did she say? So if I get the book, then I won't have to write so fast.
And the class is recorded. You can listen to it later.
I know, but I want to get your book anyway. So.
Okay, well, no, thank you for getting the book. I think that's a good companion piece. Yes. So what can I do for you?
I agree. Well, of course, I'd love to have a general reading from my guides, and what do I need to know at this time?
Yeah.
I do sometimes have low-grade headaches quite frequently in the back of my
at the
neck,
occiput.
And I was related.
Yeah, at the occiput. So I drew out the occiput. It's that bump at the back of your head. And right below that is called the axis. And people who get headaches, that there's only one reason, and it doesn't matter if it's cluster headaches, migraine, whatever, anything to do with the brain is about blocking your intuition. You don't have a leak in your energy system. You're taking in tons of energy everywhere. And the energy right now in the world is weird. So, so you're doing phenomenal. And so I would keep practicing the exercise that I taught in that first module about getting out of your head, resting in the lower half of your body, and finding out what you're feeling. I think you're not going to have any problem whatsoever getting intuitive experiences if you just get out of your brain. And just remember, the brain's lovely. It has its own job, but it's not to analyze or process anything. It was not created to do that, and it can't do it. So humanity, I'm speaking to everyone listening to the show, let's stop abusing our poor brains and leave it alone so we can do what it was created to do. Okay, Judy, does that make sense?
I really do feel like I am tuned into a lot of intuitive things, but maybe I need to ramp that up. So that's good.
Well, no, I'm glad you gave me that information. That's really helpful because perhaps part of it is you now raise that vibration too, right? Like raise your frequency.
Yeah.
So that you'll have more, because probably there's just a whole lot of intuitive information, even more than what you've received thus far, waiting for you. And so if your energy is elevated, then you can get even more, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
What about my hips? I carry a lot of pain in my hips. I've had one hip replacement and some bursitis. So what would that be?
Yeah, hips are about moving forward in one's life. So you probably wait too long, overanalyze a lot of decisions when you just need to go, baby, go. Like make mistakes. It's okay to make there's no such thing as a mistake, but it's okay to, from our mental perspective, to make a mistake. Don't wait so long. Just go. Go, baby, go. That's what I hear them say.
Okay. Yeah, I just haven't felt any I'm holding back. I just feel like I'm meandering.
Well, I think you need to raise your vibration so you can be inspired and hear what the divine says. Okay?
How many guys do I
I'm going to have to go because we have too many. I have to go because I have to go to
We'll
our
have you
next
call
caller.
back in for that next one. That's cool. Because, we are actually on a heartbreak right coming up now. The Marie Manuchehri Show. We'll be right back with more from Marie.
Hello, this is Marie Manuchehri, and I'm thrilled to offer once again my psychic coaching program. Starting this winter, January 10th through April 4th, for 12 beautiful weeks, you will join like-minded people, and we will work together to learn proven, powerful techniques so that you can harness this incredible energy in your life forever. You can use it personally, you can use it professionally, or you can use it for both. For more information, visit energyintuitive.com.
Time is funny. Sometimes it seems fast and other times slow. When it comes to time slots remaining on Alternative Talk 1150, time is running out. In fact, there are just a few primetime slots available. So if you want to host your own radio program, the time to call 425-653-1150 is right now. Nope, no time for excuses. Dial 425-653-1150 to find out how affordable it can be to host a radio show. Alternative Talk, we have an opportunity waiting just for you.
Hello, this is Marie Manuchehri, and I have something really fun and delicious to share with you. My dear friend, medium Suzanne Giesman, is offering an incredible free event called 3 Keys to Unlock Your Powers of Mediumship, an evidence-based path to communicate with your spirit guides and loved ones beyond the veil. This wonderful complimentary 1-hour experience will begin on November 6th at 10 a.m. During this complimentary hour, you'll gain an understanding of evidential mediumship, experience guided practice to connect with your guides, discover the 3 keys to mediumship, believing in the spirit world, aligning with your essential nature, and shifting focus from human mode to soul mode. You don't want to miss this incredible free event on the Shift Network with Suzanne Giesman. To sign up, please go to my Instagram bio page and click the link.
Working hard to put a smile on your face. Alternative Talk 1150.
And welcome back to the Marie Manuchehri Show. We are live here just outside of Seattle in a town called Bellevue that kind of looks like Seattle now. There's like so many skyscrapers and cranes and tall buildings. It's kind of crazy. Regarding the psychic coaching program and the energy healing coaching program that will begin in January of next year, we have 6 seats left in psychic coaching and we have 7 left in energy healing. Just an FYI, if you're thinking about taking that course, better sign up. That would be a great idea. And we're taking calls right now.
We're taking now Margaret Mary calling in from New Jersey.
Ooh,
Hello.
I love New Jersey.
Hi. Hi, Marie and Benny. It's so good to hear you.
Yes.
I listen to you every Thursday.
Oh,
How are you doing today?
We're doing great, and we're happy that your mayor is still there. Yeah, I'm
sorry?
I'm just thinking about the positive election results that New Jersey had. I'm just happy for you
Oh,
guys.
yes.
Yeah.
It was pretty close. I
know. Oh my gosh. So thank you for listening to the show, and what can I do for you?
Oh, I always listen to you. I told your assistant, Lisa, I believe her name is, but how I've been listening to you for probably 8-9 years, I would think. Are you on that long?
Oh yeah, I think we haven't totally calculated how long I've been on the radio, but probably 14 years is what we're guesstimating.
Double digits for sure.
Double digits. And Lisa was my assistant like 4 assistants ago. Now I have Jen. Yeah.
What's her name? Jen?
Jen.
Oh, Jen. She is so sweet.
She is. So what can I do?
Anyway, I did call because I do want a reading of my energy. I did have it read once, and I had a small leak in the second. I know.
You don't now.
Second and the third.
You don't.
Good.
You don't have a leak in your second or your third. In fact, you're taking energy in your second and your third chakra, not common places where I see people absorb light. I mean, really, everyone's done so good today. Like, I'm so impressed. I'm like, wow.
Oh,
I mean, it's
wonderful.
like really, yeah. So you're,
but I feel it, Marie. I've been using your what if questions now. Like, what if my life is happy and fulfilled and my life is amazing? And you know that if you remember, I don't know if you do, but I did lose my daughter, Allie, it'll be 10 years ago this Christmas.
I'm so
and
sorry.
It's been a long journey. I wrote a book during COVID about her.
Oh, congratulations.
I hope that she knows.
Are you
It's
kidding?
called Ali's Hope, my Christmas angel.
She was sitting on your shoulder while you were writing that book. Are you kidding? Of course she knows.
I know she was.
Yeah.
Marie, honestly, I felt like she was coming through the whole book. And the reason why I wrote it is to help people who have lost a loved one, especially a child, but any loved one, to know that they're always with us in spirit.
And that they're really okay. And you, what did you say about the writing?
Like I wanted everybody to know that our loved ones, like love never dies. They're always with us, and they give us signs. I've had so many signs that Ali's with me. So, and I also wanted to validate that you told me 2 years ago in June when I called, I think it was 2 years ago, you told me that I would be doing something in the spirit realm. And it's funny because in writing this book, I met another woman who wrote a book about her son who she lost. And I didn't know how she wrote the book, through what, Amazon or what publishing company. So I connected with her. And now we're doing, both of us, because she believes in energy, and her book is about energy, Aaron's energies, and her son. And we're doing a spirit, like hosting a spirit, Holidays with Spirit. She has a medium from Canada who's well known. We're going to do like this live event on Facebook and Instagram.
Think that is amazing. In fact, why don't you just plug it right now? Do you know the name of it or how people can find out your beautiful program?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go for it. Where is it?
In order to you have to RSVP to hear Holidays with Spirit.
Holidays with Spirit.
At gmail.com.
Holidays with Spirit at gmail.com. Okay.
And you have to register for it. It's
That's
free.
Good. Oh, it's even free. Okay, so, my accuracy is pretty high. I'm like in the high 80s. So I'm very happy to hear that I was right. You're going to do something in the spiritual realm. You even wrote a book on spirit, for goodness sakes. And now you're doing webinars. It's very lovely. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I know you will continue to help others and help them to have, peace about the loss of their loved one while you continue to have fun with your daughter. I mean, what a beautiful and amazing experience for you. I'm so happy for you.
Marie, thank you so much for all you do. I've learned so much from you. I really have.
So here's your next what if question. What if, how many people do you want to attend the webinar?
I think it's only like maybe over 100 or something like that.
Okay, so what if
our already 36?
Okay, so what if our webinar is sold out? Okay, and then next time charge, right? You don't have to charge a lot because I think it's nice to do things for free. That's why I love the Shift Network.
Maybe you would. Maybe you can.
I'm pretty busy though. I don't have time really. I mean, Jen just looked at me like, no, I'm too busy. But we're very happy for you. Congratulations, and thank you for calling in.
Marie, thank you so much for all you do.
Have a great day.
I just love you.
I love you too. Bye bye.
Thanks, Margaret.
That was super
Mary.
fun. I love it.
Take a deep breath after that was. All right, Susan from Delaware, not far from New Jersey.
Susan from Delaware, yes. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Marie. How are you?
I am lovely. What can I do for you?
I was just looking for a little bit of insight about what you see in my next steps for this next stage in my life. I feel like, as the kids are getting older and I'm ready to do something different.
Yeah.
But I'm really nothing's directly calling me. As to where to go.
So here's my first question that I ask regarding this. What makes you happy? And you may not know. I mean, that's always an answer too. But what makes you happy?
Well, I really like doing energy work. I'm in your class right now, the mediumship one.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun class. Thank you for being in that course.
Yeah,
Isn't it so fun? So why don't you become an energy worker, a medium, a psychic, whatever you want? And
I also have been studying functional medicine coaching, which I really enjoy too, but I guess I get a little intimidated by it because there's a lot.
Well, here's what I like about you're studying, because functional medicine still is based on modern medicine too, to some degree, right? Like you're studying anatomy and physiology, and you're learning holistic potential remedies, or, the whole connection cause, which is very important that modern medicine does not teach, unfortunately. So I think you're setting yourself up perfectly and wonderfully. You're doing everything right. Nothing's wrong. I think we just need a really good what if question. What if I have a phenomenal career in the energy world? I am delighted and surprised, and I am amazing at it.
You might have to repeat that one more time.
I'll do my
What
best. What if I'm delighted and surprised and have a phenomenal career in the energy world? I changed it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I'm great at it.
There,
okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, there you go. You're doing all the right things. You are totally on track. You just need to start being more self-nurturing and more self-loving. Self-worth is what gets us the golden eggs that we really want in our life. You know.
Okay.
Okay. And all that self-worth, self-love. That's part of that what if question for you. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, thanks, Susan, for joining the show. 877-825-8828 for the Marie Manuchehri Show. About 5 minutes left. We'll try to sneak in.
Can I sneak in one thing?
You may.
Okay,
it's your show.
Just a reminder, I know we have a commercial for it, but Suzanne Giesman, who is a phenomenal medium, 4 years booked out, people. She's offering a free video event on the Shift Network, 3 keys to unlock your powers of mediumship. Go to my Instagram page. Go to my bio, click the link and register. You're going to love it. It's actually this Saturday, November 6th at 10 a.m. You definitely want to take that course. Okay, now I can go.
All right. It's Sala, I believe, from Nashville, Tennessee. Did I get that right? Sala?
Hi, Sayla.
Sayla, I'm so sorry. Thank you very much for calling.
Sayla. Hi, thank you so much.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm lovely. What can I do for you?
Yeah, so I'm kind of in a cool, exciting time in terms of like trying to figure some stuff out with my health, which I think generally is overall pretty good. But I think that, my moods can kind of fluctuate. And so I'm seeing some doctors and talking to some people and just like believing that like I can
of course you
feel
can
consistently more elevated. And I had this experience with taking spirulina. And I'm sort of at this place where, like, it wasn't, at first it was great, and then it hasn't been great. And I was wondering if, well, first of all, kind of just how you feel about it, because I don't feel like most people.
I have a lot of ideas already. Your energy just spoke to me right away. And herbs, sometimes we graduate from them. That's the beautiful thing about herbs is they reprogram our body and teach us things. And then we're done with them. I mean, sometimes it takes a while for some people, but, you don't have to take everything forever. You have a wobbly kind of leak on the 3rd layer of your auric field. This is definitely past life related. And it feels like that. And we all have weird stuff in our past lives, especially the longer we've lived, the more weird stuff we've done and experienced. That's just a reality, right? So it feels like there's like this, it's more than emotional, but this abandonment that occurred. I can actually see a couple past lives right now. I'm going to quickly talk to them with my mental mind while I talk to you with my throat, and get them to change. Because what's happening is this wobbly kind of leaky energy in the 3rd layer of your auric field is affecting your immune system, because the 3rd layer is directly connected to the 3rd chakra, and the 3rd chakra governs your immunity. And that's why this has been hard to figure out, because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Agreed?
Yeah. It's definitely been like, I mean, there have been things in this lifetime that have contributed.
I know,
to it,
but they're minor. They're minor, and compared to the previous lifetimes, whatever we're working on in this lifetime, we're really working on previous lifetimes, and it's just reminding us of what we're working on. That's really what's happening. So I'm having a mental telepathic conference with 3 of your previous lifetimes where you were abandoned, literally. I mean, not like by, difficult people. Like one of them I see was an indigenous young child, and there was this terrible fire, and a whole bunch of people were lost in the fire. I think it was thunder came down and lit up some casual buildings, and everything caught ablaze, and a bunch of people died, and you were abandoned. So you have this long history of being abandoned. Well, I don't want to say long history. I just want to say in this lifetime you want to work on it. And then this lifetime is probably more emotional, not physical. So I'm having a conversation with 3 of your lifetimes right now, and I'm reprogramming them, because those lifetimes are over with, to look at it from a different perception. They're actually telling me what the perception should be. And that is like in this one indigenous lifetime, you convince your parents to go for a walk, even though you were just like almost a toddler, you're like 3 or 4, and they go for a walk and avoid the fire, and actually can rescue some people so that more of the tribe survives. So we're changing the story in these 3 past lifetimes, and it will probably affect you because I'm doing this so quick on the radio. It's going to take a little bit longer. In the next 5 weeks, all of this should be resolved. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for getting me in.
Oh, and keep me posted. I want to know how you, differently you feel in 5 weeks. Okay? Oh, we have to go.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
But
well,
you'll be back.
Okay, and when we come back, we'll most likely have Alan with us.
It'd be great.
Yeah, we'll be checking on him to make sure he's okay.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to the show, for calling in, for taking classes, for loving us, and for most importantly, loving yourself.